Maybe I should have my things alright. Connection, I mean. Hello everybody and welcome to Gengar Z Plays Gravity Rush Remastered. That's some good my headphones. And so I'll be... Gee, I actually don't think there's much left to this game. It's not like I can play this. I have the second one ready to go. So yeah, just continue on as usual. Mission 16. Just take Sonya back to the other people. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I continue on. Naya, how did you get all the way over here anyway? Was the Dream Guardian's power? Huh? Crater? Dream Guardian? I've no idea what you're talking about, Cat. I just wake up in strange places sometimes. Never mind. We should get back to the others. I'll take you with me to the Ark. I appreciate it, Cat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cat. Well. Something, but sounds a bit off for me, so I'm just taking a moment here. I hate how it keeps getting tangled up. Oh, of course. Snaya, can you go get the others? I'll wait for you by the Ark. Sure, I'll bring them to you. No, I had a dream about the Ark. It was flying. I'm going to find a way to make that dream come true. Then we can all leave here together. Raven, we need to get everyone on the Ark. How are you supposed to do that? I checked top to bottom. I can't find the power source. I can't even find a door. Don't worry, I can see it. What? Excuse me? The door's been there the whole time. I just have to let myself see it. Come on, it's time to take everyone home. What's got into you? Cat, I brought the children. Oh, there's a door. Hurry, get in. Will the Ark really take us home? The children believe in you. You better not be giving them false hope. Trust me, we're taking you all home, right, Raven? Right. Children of the past. I think I can take Nushu down. I can see its weak spots now. Alright, I'll leave that thing to you. Let me handle the Ark. Alright, Raven, the Ark is yours. Defeat Nushi. That's all spots. Shit. Sorry. That was fun. The children are so excited. They must be looking forward to seeing their parents. Zaza would be excited too if only Satya were here. Satya? Where did you hear that name? Zaza showed me a picture of her. He was crying and told me that losing her was all his fault. If only we would have come here sooner. Maybe we could have saved her too. We wouldn't have made a difference. How do you know? Raven, do you know what happened to her? Yes. Satya, well, she's me. Big shocker. Huh? But how? She's just a little girl. I guess I was just running in circles for nothing. I realized that from watching you. You and I aren't all that different, you know. We just wanted to protect the ones we cared about. You know, I've been wanting to ask, why did you hate me so much? Was it so wrong to bring back the missing parts of the city? The city alderman Denekla came to me one alderman Denekla came to me one day. He said he'd help me convince the mayor to send a rescue mission for the children as long as the missing parts of the town stayed missing. When we get back to Hexville, the first thing I'm going to do is find out why Denekla didn't want those pieces of the city come back.
La choudumache, servisaloi etu, leven duancho, iblans juez fandu, et shakirpo, le la dumasinsu, la bonu.
Episode 17, Fading Light. Oh, bollocks. There's a gravity storm down there. I guess that means I've got nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go but. Excuse me. Also, she didn't explain how she shot ya. So I thought I'd been running from this one, but okay, that doesn't really explain why you were going. All of them? Oh. I want to keep my controller charging, but it's not very relaxing to play. What? Can slowly teleport. storm is clear. The storm cleared. Nothing on this side. Okay. Guess I do get into a boss bar or something. What? I'm just skipping. You hear that, Dusty? It sounds like someone's down there. Hello? Is anyone there? I knew it. Someone's down here. We better find him. I don't know Dusty is right there. What are you doing down here? Are you alone? Whoa, the Gravity Queen. I'm so lucky you came along. I was down here looking for something, actually. What's it doing down in a place like this? Isn't that kind of dangerous? Well, I followed the pillar and one step led to another. I finally found what I was looking for. And one of the nevies surprised me and I fell. Please take me up to that big flower-shaped rock. What I'm looking for should still be there. Well, I guess I'm heading up that way anyway. But whatever it is you're looking for, it can't be more important in your life. Maybe right, but I think I'll be safe as long as you're with me. Excuse me. Okay, great, these guys are also blocking. And so's Mercy. I didn't realize he fell. Nope, don't say anymore, and the camera is all kinds of confusing. Okay, I guess so. Oh well. Excuse me. This is the place. I saw the lair somewhere around that big rock. Now, where did it go? Did you say lair? Where did I hear about lair before? Ah! Look out! Huh? Is this the Larry you were talking about? I could have sworn someone else asked me about Larry. Yes, Larry, I wrote to my girlfriend. I know she's been looking all over for it. Please, can you take it to her for me? That's right, I came down here in the first place because a girl wanted me to find a Larry. Why don't you come back to Hexville with me and just give it to yourself? I'm sorry, but I can't. Now that I know Larry is in good hands, it's time for me to move on from this world. Please let her know that I'll always love her. Don't talk like that. You make it sound you're going to die or something. I already have. Thank you, Cat. Goodbye. Wait, what? Was that a ghost? Let me get this Lara back to its rightful owner. Back up to Hexville. Piss off. Let's stop all coming around. Jeez. What the? It tells me there's boss fight incoming, so I want all the health I can get. I was lucky, I just had exactly enough as it could refill. From the belt. Oh, there is. Sure. Damn it! It's not giving me back my health, is it? Splitting gravity storms. Some of the gravity storms are tied to the presence of Navi. If you need to get by a storm, try clearing the area of Navi. Oh, for crap's sake. Piss off! I'm gonna kill any of them. Because oh, for fuck's come on. Okay, one more shot and I'm dead. I'd love to risk it, but I can't. I'm just gonna wait until my power's restored and then go to shots and then go straight into it. Powers whenever you want to restart. She actually has a combo. There we go. Back. It's not the one I wanted at all. Fucking hell. How far are you going to send me back? Please just tell me it's those 8 enemies. Are you screwed? I better not have to recollect all those damn... No, I don't think I do. So I have to recollect all those things. It just seems like there should be an evade move in... Oh, there is an evade move in there. How delightful to know. Not sure how effective that is though. Whoa. Yeah, I know. Oh, thanks completely just... How much more climbing do I have to do? Please don't tell me I have to do much more climbing. Oh, thank crap. Where are the people? It's been a year since we last met, hasn't it, Shifter? A year? Since your absence, we assembled the Jellyfish, a special forces unit augmented with by the latest and cutting-edge and autonomous weaponry. Sea Wasp, what do you think? She's a beaut, isn't she? You're Sea Wasp, huh? So you're amazing out there. You took down Nevi down like it was nothing. This is twice now. Twice that you screwed up and brought the Nevi back to Hexville. Nevi to Hexville. You're a troublemaker and we don't need your kind around here. If I may, the Nevi threat has grown in the year since you've been gone. This is your last chance to take us up on our offer. Join us and we can fight the Nevi menace together. Look, I need to go home and take a long hot shower, the first in the year apparently, and then maybe I'll think about it, okay? Cat! Cat, it's you! Where have you been? Sid, what's with the uniform? Huh? Oh, Mayor Del Nicky, like a Nellica. Empower the police. Got absorbed into the military. We're all working together now and doing our best to fight the Nevi. But never mind that. Where have you been all this time? Rumor had it that you and Raven fought a gruesome battle to the death. Yeah, about that. The people of Hexville were living in fear, and Yunka or Sea Wasp was more weapon than human. In the few days I thought I'd been gone, a whole year had passed in Hexville. I felt myself drowning in changes that had taken place in my absence. Welcome back, Cat. You had a long journey, and so you must be looking forward to a shower and a good night's sleep. Gade, you're a creator. You must know what happened to Raven and the children, right? I might be powerful, but I'm not that powerful. Once a creation is created, only the creation itself can create its own path. That doesn't help at all. It's been a whole year. Surely the Ark must be back by now. Excuse me. Cat, there you are. You brought that pipe with you too? I didn't know what this was what you meant by moving. There goes the neighborhood. I thought you'd be happy to see me. That's just like you young people. No respect for the elders. Someday you'll grow old and be lonely like me someday. I better stop him before he starts to cry. I'm sorry. Hey, it'll be fun living so close together. I always wanted someone sitting on a pipe to talk to. That's the spirit. It'll be just like old times. Hey, I'll even reopen the gateways to the rift plains. Just for you, neighbor. Why would I want to go back there? I nearly got myself killed the first time around. Yeah, save is definitely in order. Excuse me. Do one more mission, I think. But my head is definitely not in a good spot right now to figure it out. Right, Telling Fortunes 2, that actually sounds good. This is the mission in this area? What area? I think the mission is in this one. Oh. Let me guess, there's going to be a pile of these just around there. Oh goody, I might as well level up this thing. Gotta say this town is at least... It's not doing my head in like the freaking... Under the Gravity Storms area. That's the one I'm going down to. Gravity Storm area. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak your language. The lost shifter has returned. I've been expecting you. Please, I need your help. Can you use your power to help me find Raven, Zaza, and Sanaya? Your wish is my command. Let's see here. Oh. What is it? What do you see? Well, something seems to be interfering, so I can only see bits and pieces. They're so close and yet so far. I'm sorry, I'm afraid that's all I got. I see, but hey, that at least means they're all out there, right? I guess I just have to be patient and believe they'll return at some point. Yeah, might as well. I mean, it seems like rumors just disappear after every mission. Oh, I remember you. You're that girl that did, you know, well, something, right? She doesn't remember anything. Does the girl who can shift gravity can ring the bell? That's what it was, of course. It's been so long, you have to forgive me, especially with things the way they are now. Sometimes it's just better to forget, you know? Speaking of things the way they are now, has anything unusual happened in the last few days, like a giant temple appearing in the sky? Eh? What are you going on about? If anything like that showed up, the army would blow away. My grandson's in the army, you know? I'm glad he found his calling, but he never finds the time to visit his poor old grandmother. And then there's that son of mine. He's working morning, noon, and night over in that military factory making weapons. Leave me alone with that wretched wife of his. Would you believe? Oh boy, this could be a while. Oh, that sounds terrible. I better be going. Get going. Let me know if you see any giant temples forming in the sky. Alright, bye. Yeah, manholes would be the fastest way to get there. What's the blue one? Oh. I didn't activate. Yeah, sure. I haven't seen a side mission actually in a long time. My actions to protect the gem earned me the trust of the city's residents. There's one man who still misunderstood. That misunderstanding would lead to my brief career working for one of the wealthiest families in Aldnor. Oh, so just like... Pops, I'm so cold, my nose won't stop running. My poor boy, are you coming down with something? Sorry. I can't even provide a home for my family. I'm sorry, Pops. I didn't mean to complain. It's not your fault we lost the house. It's... What? You're still blaming me for what happened to your house? Oh, I give up. What do you want from me? Money? So you're finally going to accept some responsibility. I know just the thing. Over at that mansion, they're looking for a new maid. The pay's good. A maid? It's not the kind of job that usually pays so well. What's the catch? Well, the husband's a famous writer, and he's always out and about looking for new material to use in the story. So the wife, well, she gets a little stir-crazy all alone being in that big mansion. It's so rough on the maids, and Melda chews through them like candy. If only the husband wasn't out all the time. His wife wouldn't get so worried and scare off the hired help. Hey, us men need our space. We can't help who we are. No, Ajin probably can't help being Ajin. Ajin? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, that's his name. Alright, I'll give it a shot. I'm used to putting up with unreasonable people. That's what I like to hear. You know, I almost envy you. That Lady Melda is a real looker. If I was a little younger, I'd apply myself. Pops, why would you want to work for some crazy lady? You'll understand someday, Yuji. So, Shifter, do we have a deal? Yeah, it's a deal. It would be nice to finally get these two off my back. Med Pack, Part 1. That's what I was talking about. Past the interview? Okay, after. Oh, hey, the music's back to nice music. Yeah, just one. Get out. Dickety dickety. Up we go. Up and over the top. Hello, are you Melda, the lady of the house? Yes, what do you want? I don't believe in charity, so if that's your game... Huh? No? Charity? No, I'm here about the... And those clothes, they look older than you. Why are you wasting my time? State your business or leave this instant. Well, it's about the maid opium. Maid? You? Do I look so desperate that I'd hire any old riffraff that comes crying off the street? Well, I need an amusement, so I'll give you a chance. I haven't even started working and I'm ready to quit. You won't be disappointed, man. I won't hire just anybody. You'd better know a little about the city or you're of no use to me. Pass a simple test and I'll consider you for the job. What's the name of this part of the city? Alden. No. Sorry. What animal is the statue that used to hold our town's sacred gem? Octopus? What's the statue? What is in the statue of the hand? stands in the town's fountain. I do not know. So X. What is needed to fuel city projects? Vitality gems. Oh, sacred gems. Oh, crap. Really? Any vagrant would know more about the city. I refuse to hire someone so useless. Useless? Me? Wait, give me another chance. Yeah, if I asked around. Oh, really? Yeah, screw doing that. Ma'am, I'm ready to give the interview another go. You really don't know when to give up. Fine, I'll give you another chance. Yeah. Old Newer. What's this statue? Is it a frog? Bollocks. Don't know, but I guess there's no harm in asking. Excuse me, can I ask you a quick question? What's the name of those thingies needed to fix city projects? You know those things? Precious gems? That's it, thanks. I can't believe I forgot it. Okay, why is the option to say no even there? Excuse me, do you know where that statue... Do you know where that statue is where the town's sacred gem used to be kept? Huh? You don't know? It was over in that island with the church. Young people nowadays don't know their head from their hole in the ground. That's where I first ran into Elias. How could I forget? I knew that. It just slipped my mind. Is it just the same conversation? Yeah, okay. Oh, we have a fish. Oh. Hey, crap. I pay for nothing. Hold your fish. Bollocks. Bollocks. Hey man, you're the guy that said he died. Hey, do you have a second? Can you tell me where the fountain with that statue is? I mean the place where we place we first met? It's down the street to my right. Place we first met. Wait, we met before? I must really be losing it. Thanks for your help. Nani? Yeah. Well, no, but seriously, you're the guy who just said he... There's the mile on your face. Oh. Yeah, it looks a bit better now, but like, it's kind of derpy from some angles. Like that. Anyway, okay, it's Frog Boy Totem. Well, at least you know something. It goes against my better judgment, but you're hired. Thank you, madam. I'll do anything, I promise. Hold on 1 second. You are not working for me in those rags. I expect you to arrive on time and properly dressed. Fan service ahoy. Schoolgirl outfit and a maid outfit. Well, now you look at least look the part. You should burn those awful things you were wearing. Thank you, madam. Did my clothes really look that bad? You have a wonderful house. I heard your husband's a famous writer. Is he here today? No, he's not here. He's never here. And even if he was, he would be locked away in his study. I might as well be married to a ghost. I see. Your husband sounds very busy. Don't you get lonely in this big house? And don't you get tired of prying over people's affairs? I don't pay you to ask questions, I pay you to work. Out front, you'll find some knickknacks I grew tired of. Take them around back so the rubbish collectors can haul them away. And don't lollygag. I hate lollygaggers. Yes, I mean, no, I won't lollygag. Why didn't she just dump that stuff out back in the first place? Very good question, huh? Who's the drunken time? Where? Where? Okay, this no. What effects? Screw you. Damn powers to just say, oh, you know what? Some of it's been grabbed. What should you care how much of it? Trying to graph several objects. Up against no, this object's more bigger than that. time I see the worst time to take. Oh, now you grab 2 paintings. Time to my guys. Oh. Dude, that was close. Well, that's done. Now I need you to bring me something sweet. I can get cranky without my sweets. I'm sure. What do you want me to bring you? The Melda Special Sundae. It's my own concoction. A mountain of vanilla ice cream topped by a gourmet cookie smothered in rich jam and sprinkled with flakes of bitter chocolate. You better bring me exactly what I want. No mistakes. I already placed the order with the ice cream stand over by the drawbridge. It'll be in a special box. Make sure the gourmet cookie is in mint chocolate. And I only like jam at the stand with the guard dog. The bitter chocolate flakes must be of the highest quality, and they need to come from the store that always has the young woman lined out the door. Now Scoot, if you let my ice cream sundae melt, you better not come back at all. Ice cream, a cookie, jam and chocolate, your wish is my command, man. I gotta say, but do you think your husband doesn't like dealing with you? Like it's not a thing about, you know, because he just doesn't want to be around you? Excuse me, I'm here to pick up an order from Melda. I got the ice cream now for the cookie. Do you want to tell me? I better get moving before this melts. Where is the cookie? Thanks for waiting 5 seconds to show me. Excuse me, but can I get a cookie? Sure thing, little miss. Which one of the famous cookies would you like? Mint. Thank you much. Got the cookie now for the jam. Dog, the dog, 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 dog. Woof woof, Poochie, Poochie, woof woof. Where are you, Poochie? There you go. Excuse me, I'm gonna need some jam. Must be new, there's new here. Here's the jam, and good luck. That doesn't have jam. Now I have to find the chocolate. Okay, chocolate's under the pound apparently. Look at those lines. Which one is chocolate pound? Women, women, women. Oh, there we go. I brought you the Melda Sunday special Sunday, madam. Ah! Huh? Madam, are you okay? But please, you gotta help me. Open the window to air out my husband's stay in 5 pages of his latest manuscript went flying right out of it. I can't let them all fall into the wrong hands. But I just got back. What do you want me to do with the Sunday? You can eat ice cream at a time like this. It's the latest issue of my husband's Gruyere special cereal. You have to get it back. Yes, ma'am. If she doesn't want to eat ice cream, I'll take it. Damn straight. How am I supposed to find the pages? It looks like one of the missing pages. I better read it to make sure. The dark tendrils of death began to slither into the recesses of Julia's mind. She was slipping away from the world, watching long-lost memories dance in her consciousness. The wheel of fate was being turned by the hand of the soothsayer, the same wrinkled hand who started journey with those fateful words, the legendary adventures of Gruyere, and the queen of a lost civilization's missing memories. Issue 310, chapter 1, page 101. Wow, that's a title. That title's a mouthful. I don't understand what's going on, but whatever it is, it must be popular enough to keep going for over 300 issues. Yeah, I am. Oh. I found another page. Wait, something seems different. The sun was high and all the neighbors were away as she waited for the daily knock on the door. I could hardly finish the first knock when she came flying out the door and jumped all over me. I responded more vigorously than ever, while she responded with what? And what the heck is this? Doesn't even sound like the same story. What kind of stuff are kids reading nowadays? Well, I better find the rest of the manuscript. It's the next page in the legendary adventures of something something. I can't follow the story anyway, so I'll skip reading this one. Kinda hard to start this late in the series. Who's the time to read so many issues? Don't ask that question. Another page. Wait. It isn't numbered. I better check it. Feeling clean after her hot, steamy bath, she looked up into my eyes with satisfaction. I saw a thin trail of drool dribbling down her chin. Don't give me that look. I'm not interested in this kind of stuff. I just had to check it to make sure it wasn't right manuscript. Speaking of which, I'd better hurry and find those other pages. Oh jeez, I only found 2? This is the 3rd page. I recognize that long title anywhere. Gruyere sure seems stuck in this flashback. Is this story ever going to come back to the present? Then the writing style is so weird too. I can barely keep track of what's going on. I'm pretty sure I checked around the house. Oh, there isn't any. Oh, it's just the 4th missing page. And that's a good thing, because that's what I'm looking for. Yes, this is the next page in the other story. I better look it over just to be sure. The other story. She licked my face, seeking me out like a hungry beast, so beautiful, covered in a thick coat of hair, like a what? She shook her tail in anticipation. What? Tail? When I saved that poor stray dog from the streets, I might have saved her life. But in the end, she saved mine. The whole thing was about a dog? I mean, of course it was just about a dog. Now I better find the last page of that missing manuscript from Elda. Hey, why can't you be more friendly like that dog in the other story? Here we go, it's the fifth and final missing page in that Greer story. Wait, now the soothsayer is having a flashback? Does this thing ever move forward? Who cares about some old hag and what about Greer? And who's the new character being introduced? It would take a magician to wrap this up. Oh well, someone must be enjoying it if the alpha can afford a big mansion like that. I better get these back to Melda. It's all the night better get this back to Melda. Madam, I found all 5 of those missing pages in your husband's latest Square story. Well, your performance today was tolerable. I suppose you expect to get paid. Here. Wow, look at all this money. I can pay back Aujin and with some to spare. Thank you, madam. I'm expecting big things from you. I may not be the easiest woman to work with, but I appreciate your effort. She can be nice. I won't let you down, madam. My first payday and I won't get to keep any of it. But I guess a promise is a promise. A promise? Okay, his name is actually. A promise is a promise. Oh, bother. Yeah, this music kind of does make me think of One Piece just a little. I just thought that to myself. Because some of the... Where's Arjun? Oh, for feck's sake, how long does this side mission go on? Actually, I'm beginning to think this is actually... Actually... That little girl is crying. Little girl? Okay, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I dropped the money I needed for my mommy's medicine. She's really sick and it's all my fault she won't get better. Well, I got some money. Here, take it. I need more. You need it more than I do. Really? You do that? You do that for me, miss? Thank you, miss.
Oh, sweet.
Crap. Boy, I'm guessing by the outfit you got the job. How much money did you pull down today? Well, I got the job and I put in a good day's work, but there's this crying girl and she was crying. So, what? You gave her the money? What about us? Yeah, what about us? You like giving money to sad little kids? How about I start crying for you? Sniff, sniff. Oh, for the love of... Who I help with my hard-earned money is my business. Here's an idea. Why don't you two get a job? My first day as a maid was over. Melda was a tough mistress and the job wasn't easy. But the feeling of accomplishment when I held that first paycheck in my hand was undeniable. Who would have guessed that my new job and my association with Melda would drop me right in the middle of a scandal? But that's another story for another time. Okay. Oh, the status shield's gone up for this. That's right. Yeah. Alright. So that's what I ended for today. Alright. So thank you all for, you know, it was a good, decent change of pace, but is there actually, is there any more side missions? Well, actually, it probably won't be any some more side missions for a while. So, back to the main missions, and like the side missions will pop up whenever they feel like it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day, and this is Gang Guys Eat, Alpha's PS4. See ya.